Right, we have the frame in the garage. We have the frame in the garage. We have one spare wheel. We have the framework, or the plastics, so I do apologise. Getting my words wrong already. Carburettors, belly pan, front wheel with knackered forks, seat, fuel tank, fairing and front mudguard. That's the rear swing arm in a bag, exhaust, and that there, which obviously is the engine. Work surface and a decent bench vise. Excuse me. Now, I have work to do. Right, engine on the bench. Lots of other stuff randomly scattered around it. Not much I can do about that, I'm afraid. Just having a look at, I'll grab the light a minute. The radiator for the oil. It's yeah, in pretty bad shape. There, it's too dented, pitted. So a lot of stones thrown at that. This is going to be coming off. I'm going to get that dealt with. As is this part of the cooling system, I believe. It's bolted into the top of the rocker, so I'm guessing it is to do with the cooling. You've got this pipe below it, the little upside down U-shaped jobby. Rocker's got to come off because that needs to be cleaned up. There's quite a bit of crud coming out of the rocker seal. All these clips and everything on the back here, they're all rusty. They have to be cleaned up, taken apart. I'm not going to go too in depth with this because I don't know a huge amount about engines. Everything in here is going to be cleaned up. Brand new sprocket is going to go on there. Do need to drain off what's left of the coolant. Need to get the engine oil out. Starter motor's got to come out because this is loose as hell. Try and hold it at an angle where you can see. And you see it wobbling like that. It's not good. So I need to get that dealt with. What else? There's some other bits and bobs I can do. Oh yes, that needs to be sorted out as well. Quite scored. I was thinking of replacing it. It's maybe possible to buff it out, polish it out maybe. But there's quite a lot of scratches. And at some point replacing all these hoses because they're just like really, really old. Let's have a quick look inside here. Let's change the camera a minute. Very coked up inside there. Very coked up. So hopefully that can be cleaned out with something. I will check to see what those seals are like inside there. Oh, that one's quite wet. Let's try and get a bit more light in there. Yeah, that's extremely wet in there, so I'll have to check that one out. Definitely. Anyway, just a quick update on the engine. Hopefully when the weather starts to sort itself out, I can do a bit more with this. Yeah, been busy, well, making this aluminium to go on the bench vise so I can protect all my gizmos and stuff. And talk to you, yeah, that and that are basically the same. That one's powder coated, that one's not. That one tells me where the bearings go, so I know where to put them in there. The only problem is that on here you have these outer ring bearings. Come on, focus. There we go. You've got these outer bearings, not bearings, they're seals. There are 6, 3 on either side. Unfortunately, these are damn expensive. So I am going to have to see about, you know, salvaging these seals. Because the ones in that weren't great. There's one there, I don't know if I can pop that out. I can't. No, I hammered him in. Oh, no, no, there he is. Come on, focus. They're all right. I think they'll do the job, but I'm just going to have to be careful. These things are damn expensive. No joke. So, yeah. Anyway, I did that. Haven't touched the frame. Haven't touched the swing arm. Haven't touched anything over there. What I have done is not a lot. Other than building that aluminium thing, I've put the tail light in. Yay! And yeah, misplaced a collar from one of the bolts that go through one of the rubber grommets. And I cleaned up the threads for these luggage hangers. Cleaned them up. Not really much today, guys. But, you know, enough to keep you in the loop. I'm so busy these days, to be fair with you. I am trying to organise a day where I'm doing absolutely nothing but the bike. But yeah, I need to clean that first. The engine, as I said before. Ordered a can of gunk. That turned up today while I was out, and I need to collect it tomorrow. So hopefully I can start cleaning this lump, because it needs it. It's absolutely filthy. I don't know if I've shown from the back. I need to stop saying Anyway, right, need to get these out. Need to get these Jubilee clips off. I think one of them's off already. Let's move that out of the way. Where is it? That's a pair of grips. Don't need those there. Oh, there we go. There's one. Extremely rusty. Oh, focus. Yeah, there's not much of it, so it doesn't want to focus on it. Yeah. Stop saying Yeah, it doesn't want to do it. Anywho, yeah, I need to get some of these sorted out. But I don't know if I can get Kawasaki ones or just get general ones. Anyway, enough babbering. Or blabbering even. Yes, need to take that off as well. Starter motor. Got to get that cover off there. Got to get that final drive sprocket off. Got to get the rest of these hoses off, because there's still fluid in there, I found out. Oh, and earlier on, as I was like putting things away in that cupboard, something fell and hit, well, fell into that bucket there, and that, it contains coolant. And the thing that fell out is this. Now what could this be, you may ask? Well, this is the spindle for the swing arm, and I think it's trying to tell me something. It wants to go back in the bike, so I think I'm going to have to do that. Right. Guys, just found this Mk3. I got advice it was up here. There's the phone number. I'm in Plymouth. This is on an M plate, 1600L in green, as you can see. It's pretty rotten. I don't know what I can do. I don't think there's anything I can do for this. I've looked at underneath the wings to the inner wings. I can see in through into the cabin, so the bulkhead's gone. Inner wings look like they've gone. A-pillars have gone. It's very rusty underneath. Extremely rusty underneath. I had some photos. I was going to try and track this one down and try and see what I can do, but it's way too much work for me. It needs a lot of work. I don't know what I can do about this. I can see quite a lot of rust. A lot of rust there. The camera's going to pick it up. No. Well, I'll add some photos, but there's a lot of rust in here. There we go, straight through the front wing. There's a heck of a lot of rust. I don't know what's happened to this car in its life, where it's been, what it's been up to. And I might give the recovery number a call, see what's happening with it. I have heard rumour it's going to be bangered. It'd be a shame if it is. It'd be a big project though. Anyway, Mk3, first one I found in the local area that could be possibly saved. I don't know. I'm going to give them a ring, find out what's what. Thanks guys. Right everyone, we turned up at a workshop where this meet this guy regarding this Cortina. Hopefully he's going to turn up soon. He's due within the next 10 minutes. We're going to see what happens with this Cortina. There's lots of cars and bits and bobs, trucks all around us. Hopefully he'll let me do a bit of filming. If not, I'll add in the bit of film and photos that I did a few days ago, and yeah, see where we go. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Alright guys, here it is. We're having a look around it. It's got quite a bit of rust, as we can see. It's going to need new panels. It's running, as you can hear. It's a Kent engine. Let's climb up and have a look. There we go. Brand new battery in it. Let's turn it off. Started on the button. 50,000 mile engine. It's solid in here apart from certain areas. This wing is rotten along here, as well as on the corner there. You can see into from the wing into the driver compartment, so I'm guessing that under here could be completely gone. Down here it's gone, in here as well. It's quite rotten. It sounds solid. There can be quite a lot to work with. I've looked over there, but underneath the airbox is a lot of water, and it's sitting water, so I'm a little concerned about that. There's quite a lot of rust at the front end there, and there is some filler. Let's go and have a look inside. Inside we have the beigey kind of mustardy interior. Seats need doing. I'll climb up into the car. One thing I have noticed as soon as I open the door, lots of rust along this sill. So basically, rusty, lovely, great big bubbles. That's going to need sorting out. The floors in here are extremely wet. There's a lot of work, and it's growing down there. Literally, there's plants in it. It's very damp. There's a lot of mould. The rear bench is in good condition. Could do with a clean. There's mould on the parcel shelf as well. Can't get the that open. The glove box, it will not open. Don't know about the gearbox. This is on a truck, so I can't exactly drive the thing, and I wouldn't really want to. There we go. 50,000 miles. Let's go into the back. No, boot is locked. Let's grab the key. Have a look. Have a look in the boot. See if this is the right key. Yep, there we go. Let's climb up and have a look. Some solid stuff on it.
Hey?
Some solid stuff on it, definitely. The boot floor is very good.
Well, they're usually worse than that, are they?
Yeah, a lot worse. They usually rot out here, but that bung's missing, so that's probably saved it. Deadening. That's gone there. It's come away from the... yeah, it's come away.
Take that if you want to take a picture of it.
Sure, yeah.
Well, that's...
Okay, so let's see if we've got other bits and pieces in there. These look in good order. Is all the tools in the corner there? Or the...
have a look.
I can smell a bit of fuel. I did notice that the straps for a fuel tank had gone. Yeah, he's got the original jack there by the looks of things, the original jack. No rot along the gutters in the back here. It's very clean. Let's climb down. But a lot of bodywork needs to be done.
Yeah, it's more spares than anything, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's have a look around here. Can't open the back door on that side. That's stuck. Okay. That'll do for now. I'll be back with you shortly. Guys, the car is parts only, I think. The guy said he's going to put it online in the next few days as a classified ad. I will see what I can do to try and salvage it, but yeah, it's not going to be easy. Possibly, maybe, I don't know, we'll see what happens. But I'll go home now, put the bug away, and see what's what.